Oh, girl, Lurie.
I gotta take my painkillers. Hold on, Emma.
Lurie, I just want you to know, I think this is the first time we've ever been live when we've done these voices.
Oh, we're live? We got this documented?
I just heckin' clicked it.
I should know that I really just did painkillers. I've been I feel not nausea, but just everything feels a little too warm. So I'm just and not in the I'm wearing too many layers warm. It's more why is my body spicy?
Do you have a fever?
It feels like it, so that's why I took painkiller, but it's I don't feel sick outside of that.
Okay. Oh no.
I think I'll be fine. I just have just break the little fever real quick. No big deal.
It's fine. I just have a fever. It's fine.
I have a fever. You can't sweat out. Anyway. How are you, Emma?
I'm actually okay. I'm okay. I just right before stream, I just booked my first hair appointment that I've had since the start of the pandemic.
Wow.
I'm gonna get my hair colored again. So.
Ooh, what color?
I don't know. When I first started doing it, I went like natural, like redhead.
Yeah.
Like a dark red, and then the last couple times I've done it by myself, I've done it purple.
So I don't remember those pics.
Yeah, the purple was really nice. So I don't know what I want to do this time. So we'll see. I'll talk to talk to my hairdresser, because you have to you have to put on there that it's only one color. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Damn it.
Yeah. Some other time, maybe before Briarfest, because I'll probably have to get it dyed again before Briarfest if I want to keep it.
Yeah.
But I'll see what it would take for maybe I wanted to do blue and pink. I wanted to do half blue, half pink. So we'll see.
Okay. But this podcast only allows for one color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Aww. I'm just gonna do one for right now. You had to go in and choose. It was one of those online booking things where you have to go in and they're like, oh, choose a service, and I'm like, all right, let's do one cut, cut one color. So we'll see.
You could probably call and ask, hey, could I do two? There wasn't an option online, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
If you really want to, but I'm just saying, if you do blue, it's not going to stop me from blue hair. Let me guess, pronoun.
Oh no!
You know that meme?
Yes.
I'm just kidding with you. I would only say it for the meme, obviously, but
oh my god, if I show up to Briarfest with blue hair, I want you to say that to me. Dead ass. I want that to be the first thing you say to me in person.
Okay, bet.
Also, hi everybody. Hi Katie. Hello. It's Wednesday.
It's hump day. I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday.
Yes, I hope so too. So we have a lot to talk about today, even though there's nothing to do in Star Stable. We have a lot to talk about. So the plan is to, I mean, obviously I'm running the champ right now, so I'm testing out the new.
Oh, there's a champ. That's right. I'm not in that.
I'm testing out the new state system. I really, really enjoy it. So I'm going to go and do the rest of Anne's little quest that we had last Wednesday. I didn't actually finish it because there was the day blocker in there. So, but I'm going to do that. And then hopefully by the time I'm done with that, we'll have enough people that we can switch over to Jackbox and play some Jackbox. Because there's nothing to do. Or Among Us.
Among Us, because they're horse-shaped only until Friday.
I thought Kylie said it was the 31st through the 2nd.
31st through the 2nd. I thought it started today.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I'm a silly little Billy.
I can't stream this weekend because I'll be out of town.
No! Okay, that's understandable.
I'm actually going to be at a model horse show, so I can't stream this weekend.
You're gonna make that cash.
However, if we still wanted to play it on like, okay, so tomorrow,
like Sunday or something.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna look at my. Oh no, I changed my calendar. It's too soon for that. No, I have my big old calendar bookie. The 31st is Friday.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I leave Friday. So if it's still active on Sunday when I get home,
yeah,
we can play a Mogi. Horse
Boogie. Horse Boogie. Oh, so you should come to the starting area where you very first start the game.
Oh,
they changed it.
Is there what?
They updated it. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually really, really nice.
Also,
the only thing that's gross is just
oh, this is nice. This is cute.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, like it makes it feel more alive rather than a square.
Yeah, especially without the cobbled, like I never liked the cobbled floor, like the whole like yard floor.
Yeah, it makes me want to go inside here because there's like a little doggy dish and everything. I'm like, why is there a doggy dish when there's no dog?
I think you know why.
Do I?
Anyway.
My dog's in there.
Okay, so I see Katie in the chat, and this is the Horse-Shaped Object podcast, so I feel like we are obligated to talk about the leaks that have just happened with Star Stable.
All the leaks today.
So Katie has very strong opinions. I assure you, so do we.
On the lippies.
On the the lippies.
Let's start with that because
the lippies for sure. Because everything else, I feel like I'm like, oh, okay, that's decent. You know, everything else. I'm hoping that Courtney pops in here later because like Courtney is. Actually, Ashley would be nice to get in here too because Ashley's like the Spanish breed aficionado and Courtney's like the weird breed aficionado. So sometimes it's fun to see them two duke it out of like, okay, well, you know, Courtney likes the more athletic-y, you know, lippies, and then like Ashley is really, really big into the huge chonky Spanish horses. So, you know, the lippy definitely leans more towards the big chonky, which I'll get into that in a second. But it's just interesting. Big
chonky.
It's just interesting that like that's the route they chose to go on. So we can, from an animator's perspective, I guess, what are your first thoughts on the Lipizans?
That the animations are not done because that is a stiff as hell horse if I've ever seen it. I'm just like, that's not finished product. That cannot be finished product. And if that's finished product, I'm sending my first strongly worded email to whoever is doing your new horses. You need to... And I'm saying that from a professional standpoint of like, this should not be acceptable.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
it really shouldn't.
I 100% agree. Like, there's something about, and I did see that they are also updating the Morgan coats, which I think is very funny. That like, that's what you
update, and not the animations or the face. Okay, yeah. I mean, we've already talked about the face, and how they would have to redo all the tack fitting and all that. So, not in the cards, but they could have tweak the animations.
Right. Exactly. And like I have a feeling too that at least, you know, from what we've seen on different models, just going back into the Morgan again, is I know we talked about how high up the shoulder is on the neck. I almost wonder if that's actually like an error in the actual texture of the coat and not the model itself. Like if their grayscale has that shoulder up too high. Because the model itself looks fine. But yes, I see, Katie, yeah, I 100%, the same person that did the Morgan did the Lipizan. And the reason that we think so is, for one, the distance between the eyes is too wide, for one. They're very stiff, for two. And then three, the anime, it's like, I don't know, there's something about the animations that I don't know if it's their idol. Like, I think that the special moves, other than the like passage, I think it is, which is that's what they call the special gate in this case. Those are animated fine. The capriole, which is the special animation where it like goes up once, goes all the way up, and then like kicks out. That is an Airs Above the Ground move. It really bothered me the other day to see some people that were like, oh, that's naughty behavior. You should never teach a horse to do that. I'm like, that's literally like a move that they train war horses to do. These are war horses.
Emma,
yeah.
I have been informed there's a puppy in my house. I will be right back.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Oh my god. All right. So I'll talk for a minute by myself. I think personally that they made the lippies too chunky. And by that, like, they're not even like Spanishy chunky. They look fat. Like, I don't know, the angle that all these people have taken videos at, and it's probably something that's not going to look as bad in the game because this right here is how we tend to view our horses. We're not like down here. We're at like a slightly above angle. But every angle of video that I have seen of the Lipizaners, it makes the head look too big, it makes the neck look too short, and it makes the barrel look too tall. So they end up looking really pregnant. And I don't think there's any way to fix that at this point. I'm really, really happy that they added the capriole. I was hoping for that when they redid the Lipizan because they have done such a great job in their special animations. I do like the levade that they do instead of a rear. I think that was a really nice touch. Watching the video, there's a lot of variation in the color grays, which is really cool. My problem is that for some reason the gray makes the horse look worse, which is not what you want to see when you're doing a Lipizan, which are 90% gray. The bay coat I'm not that big of a fan of because the black goes too far up the face and too straight of a line. And but the black horse itself, I really, really like. I think based on what I've seen from other leaks, I think I'm going to wait on the Lipizans because I'm not 100% enamored with them. But I'll wait until Lurie gets back to talk about some more stuff. But I'd like to hear you, like, anybody watching this, like, any of your opinions. Like, I don't know. There really, really is something about the animations that are off to me. They do seem very stiff and unfinished, and I think Lurie's right in that this is probably one of the only Star Stable horses that I felt strongly enough that, like, they really didn't finish, and this is exceptionally rushed. It's not a good look. It's not, which is unfortunate because I know a lot of people were like looking forward to the Lipizans. I certainly was. It seems like all the breeds that I really, really like and or like am anticipating, they always seem to get screwed up somehow. And then the ones that I don't particularly care for, such as like the walkers, like I never imagined that I would like the walkers, and because I don't like walkers in real life, and now here I am fully ready to make this thing what I ride around on, like, often. All right, let's see. I think they're rushed for sure. I could never turn that in as something finished. It's a shame. They deserve more. Animations are so choppy for a breed known for its fluidity and grace. 100%. 100%. That was exactly my thoughts, is when I saw that initial video that was released from Star Stable, like from Star Stable to an ambassador, the first thing I said was, there's no way in hell that that's finished. And then you go up and you read their caption, and they're like, oh no, SSO like confirmed that these are finished. They assured me that they're finished. Well, I'm sorry, but I would never in my wildest dreams would I ever hand something like that in as being finished. Ever, ever, ever. I think that's a disappointment. What I'm not gonna do though, because I don't know, I'm so sick of I'm so sick of the constant like bashing. I don't even know if I want to say that, because constructive criticism is not bashing. Like us coming in here and saying, okay, well, this and this are nice, but I wish you guys would go back in and fix this, and this, because it's not exactly like accurate to the breed, or the animations are not good. Like, I think that being constructive in that way is something that the Star Stable community needs to get better at as a whole, because it's exceptionally easy to sit back and go, oh, well, this is terrible. I don't know why you would ever do this, and you ruined this horse. And like, I understand that everybody's angry, but I think there's a better way to go about like talking to the SSO team about it. Yes, the Gaskin/Stifle has a funny pop, and then the full gallop, the front legs are off. Agreed. In the full gallop, like the front legs like don't reach as far as they should, which I think is a problem we also had with the Morgan. Oh god, Nee is here. Alright, Courtney. Oh Jesus, what the hell is that?
It's the Crystal Alvarosa.
Is that somebody painted it?
Lisa Beckford.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
First.
Oh no! Oh. Well, we were talking about the Lipizans.
Yeah, I figured.
So, I know Lurie is off petting a puppy. So if you would like to put your 2 cents in about the Lipizans, go for it.
The side of the head looks nice. The details are decent.
Yeah.
All I have to say that's nice about it.
I think that they have a lot of personality. Like, Star Stable has gotten exceptionally good, whichever artist it is, like whether it's Nomi or somebody else, like they've all gotten really good at capturing like horses, like a realistic in quotes, like a caricature of real horse breeds. I just think that in the past couple ones that they've done, the Lipizan, the Morgan, I think that they've missed the mark. Oh, that's a cute puppy. I love that puppy. Oh. Alright.
I think I saw a comment that said it looked like it was in full, and now I can't unsee it.
Oh, I said earlier that it looked like it was pregnant.
Yeah.
They look pregnant. But I also...
It's too...
I also think, though, that because of like the angle that all those videos are taken at, and I definitely, like, I said this on stream before you got here, is in Star Stable, we typically view our horses from like a slightly above angle. Like, you're hardly ever at ground level, right? So like, I'm at ground level right now and I look humongous on this walker. Like, it doesn't look right. But when I'm at that slightly elevated angle, it definitely looks like, oh, I'm just like a normal person on this horse. Like, we already know that our characters are tiny in that. But I think the Lipizan and the angle that everybody likes to take those videos from, so they get the whole horse, it distorts the hell out of that horse. Because I will say that we did have a lot to pick apart about the Morgan, and I will still stand by that. But I will also look back and go, okay, so the body proportions weren't as bad as we were making it out to be. Because in game, when you view it from a certain angle, it actually looks relatively okay. I'm not sure if the same thing will be true about the Lipizan, so take that with a grain of salt. But, like, there's a chance.
Like, my main beef with it is that it's so subpar, like, between the animations and the details of the actual model itself, compared to a lot of what they released recently, especially even, like, the paints and appies, even those are older.
Oh, yeah.
There's no definition in the actual body of it, so it just looks bad.
Yeah.
Like, bad.
Yeah.
And there's, like, no shading on the legs other than, like, the lower legs, and then, like, right where the front legs crease into the shoulder, which they can never get that animation correct to line up with the actual shading.
Yeah.
That's, like, shaded so dark compared to everything else on it. I don't like how the mane looks. It looks, like, really stringy. I'm not 100% sure why they did it like that versus how they have in the past. But the little flap of skin is all sorts of messed up on it too.
I think I'm allowed to. Am I allowed to pull up YouTube on Twitch and, like, watch CC's YouTube video? Am I allowed to do that? I think so. I think you can react to YouTube videos on Twitch. So I got that pulled up, and I'll switch to that in a second. But I also want to read Katie's comment here about, yeah, we're all human, and not everyone who works at SSO is even into horses. So, of course, like, us being horse people, and, like, you and me also being conformation and color buffs, and not even just, like, color, but, like, pattern. I feel like we have super high expectations.
Black star on the one.
Yeah.
The black horse that had the star. I was really disappointed that was the only marking on any.
I enjoy how simple it is, just because, like, that's what I tend to gravitate to anyway. But
I'm not saying I don't like that one. I'm just disappointed they didn't, like, give any of the other ones
white markings.
Especially no white markings, and that kind of upset me because we did look at that one Lipizzaner.
Oh yeah,
that had 4 socks and a blaze.
Yeah.
So it's like you couldn't have done that, really.
Well, see, I think the problem comes in, and this is something that, like, being, like, looking at it from a production standpoint, as someone who's worked in model horses, kind of judging from the same, like, going from the same, like, okay, people have certain expectations when it comes to certain breeds, and so, like, if you did, like, the only bay has, like, wild white markings, but that's super rare, I feel like that would piss people off, because that's exactly what happened with the Morgan, is they tried to do some fun coats that you don't normally see in Morgans, like the buckskin Sabino, like the bay splash. Like, those are definitely colors that you can find in Morgans, but they're not common. So the moment they did that, a bunch of people got really, really angry because, well, that's not what, like, your everyday Morgan looks like. So I feel like you would probably have the same people getting angry about, oh, well, not every Lipizzan is like, you know, most Lipizzans are gray, because you and I have seen Tobiano ones even. You know?
Yeah, well, even there's the historical Lipizzaners, but instead they gave us 5 shades of gray, the bay, and the black.
Yeah.
So,
but
I don't necessarily agree with their 5 shades of gray, just because never ever see them in those in between graying stages, because they don't show them like that.
Right.
But you never ever see flea bitten ones either. Like, that's just a thing.
I know, like, I also feel like the Spanish riding school standards are, like, very, very particular.
Well, and, like, the Spanish riding school isn't all Lipizaners. We have your American ones and then the South African ones. It's like, you have colors within the breed. They only show up as all gray on everything you see about Lipizaners because of the Spanish riding school.
Exactly.
So I think really knocked out a huge chunk of what they could have done with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I do actually like the flea bitten gray one the most because there's more depth in the like actual color and stuff versus every other one. It's like just not there. Especially
the white gray is really flat. I am still 100% in the camp of, I don't know why Star Stable feels the need to do like a Belgian warm blood, oh my god, what else in this has like country, like a country or an area attached to it? You know, like you don't need to 100% replicate horses from real life. Instead of making, and we'll get into the Pintabians later, but instead of making an Arab and a Pintabian, like an Arabian and a Pintabian, I really wish they would have just done a Jorvik Arabian. And that way you could have rolled any color you wanted into the Arab.
Done the Jorvik Lipizan and then thrown in those wild patterns that we see in all of the paintings of Lipizaners from history.
Exactly.
You can get your Pinto Appaloosas in there too.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
And I wonder if they gave up on doing that because of the terrible reception of the Frisian. It really, really makes me wonder, because that was the first breed that they went, this is a Jorvik Frisian. We're rolling all the colors into one. This is a Jorvik Frisian. And I was like thrilled, because that meant that we didn't have 5 shades of black.
Exactly. You don't need a warm black and then a warm black and then like a neutral black and then a cool black and then a really cool black.
Right.
It's because they all look different in the different lighting in the game anyway.
Yes.
So, or another, during the day cycle of the game, they will look the same.
Right. So and I think, I do think that, even though they didn't go back and correct the Frisians, because there were some things about the Frisians that I didn't care for, but they're still one of the, in my opinion, they're one of the breeds in this game that has the most character.
Yeah.
Do I think that their animations are a little bit stiff and awkward? Absolutely. Do I love their idols? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I love their idols. I hate their sliding stop.
The thing I don't like about the Lipizan is that the legs are huge on the in-game one.
Yeah.
Like, I know you were saying that it was just the angle or whatever. It's not. They're still way too big because Lipizans are, like, really fine-boned.
Yes.
Even though their body is chunky, their heads and their legs are super refined.
Yep.
You don't see with this one. You just don't. And that's, I think, where I'm having, like, my biggest issue with them is that they just look nothing how Lipizans actually do.
Yeah, like
they look like historic shape.
Yeah, they just look like shape. Like, here's an interesting I know Ashley posted the one picture earlier that was really, really like chunky. So there's that one. This is the one that Ashley posted earlier. So like there are a lot of like historically very chunky Lipizans, but like I said with the Morgans too, the things that they chose to exaggerate, I think they either exaggerated too much or they exaggerated the wrong things.
Yeah. I think that it has too much of a Roman nose too.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of them have way more pronounced, but like,
yeah,
it looks more like a Clodruber to me.
It does look very Clodruber-y. It does, now that you say that.
Like, kind of, like, this is not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah.
It's just really hard because I really like my Eberl Lipizan mare.
Yeah.
And it's nothing like that, so I'm like, this is disgusting. I hate it.
Like, I feel and I said this in the group chat earlier, is I feel like it's a big improvement over the previous generation one, but like pretty much everything we've had in game has been a massive improvement over the Gen 2, because the Gen 2s are like ancient, but it's also not. It's not.
You have some who are really, really nice, and others that just are like, this is terrible compared to the last horse you just released. Why are you releasing this now?
Right.
It's
yeah.
And I think you can see that with the Libzon animations, especially the landing on the jumps, because the front legs clip into the ground and then the back legs don't even hit.
Yeah.
For like a full stride.
Yeah. I will pop into the YouTube video after the champ. I didn't realize we were so close to the champ, otherwise I 100% would have already pulled it up. But we're close to the champ, and I don't want to miss champ.
And I'm confused why they made the neck so huge.
Yeah,
because
same.
Yes, they're cresty, but they're more like cresty because their heads are always tucked in.
Right.
Versus having that massive crest that like the Passos and the Andalusians have.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, this is odd, but okay. So I personally do not think I will be getting one. Just because it's what I wanted. And I don't want to have to save up my star coins for 9-10 weeks just to get something I don't. So, but I'm kind of miffed about the Pentavians.
We can talk about the Pentavians. I actually really like that they're just using the same model for the as the Arab. That's what I wanted them to do from the start. So I'm exceptionally happy about that, because it means that we're not getting something subpar in model. But I also really hate the fact that they literally just copy pasted those two horrendous coats from the original Pentavians. But also, I just won't buy those.
It drives me up a wall that they're like constantly gunning for realism until they hit white patterns. And then it's like slap some white blobs on it and call it good. It's like, no, you actually need to do better about this, because you are going to lose your player base if you can't make patterns correctly.
Unfortunately, you ruin nice horses by slapping random white patterns on them. And that sucks. And some of the patterns that I've been picky about, I've grown to like, but I also kind of look back and I'm like, yeah, but if it really bothered me all that much, or if it was really, really that inaccurate, I wouldn't have bought it, So I'm thinking about the Tovero Pinto, right? The black Tovero Pinto. If you actually look at that thing from below, that black patch that looks like it goes all the way underneath its belly splits in half in a straight line underneath it.
Love that.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? Why does it look like this?
I don't understand how they went from such a nice black Tovero Pinto on the paint, and then made that.
Yeah,
because that's what Tovero looks like.
Yeah,
they got the over the ears part, and then spot on the neck and chest. But when you have big patches like that, you kind of make them consistent and not have teeny tiny patches. So why are the over the ears so tiny and then the rest of the patch is huge? Who knows?
Well, and then the other thing that bothers me about the new that particular Pentavian and some of the other ones is, why are there weirdly straight angles on things? Why underneath the chin? There's the chin on the Pentavian. Is why does the buckskin one, which is actually my favorite, the buckskin Tobiano one, has a white marking on its chin on the offside that cuts in a straight line, right after, or right before its cheek. And it's what were you looking at when you referenced this pattern? Or were you even referencing a pattern? Because
patterns I send you were like really cool and funky and all that.
Yeah.
But, like, they couldn't have just been like Pentavian.
Yeah.
Nine essences.
Mm-hmm.
Rose Cave, I guess. Pick one. Doesn't look right.
Your audio is sounding really weird right now, Courtney. It's like, right now it's like cutting in and out, and it got really quiet.
Love that for me.
Yeah. Alright.
The rose, is that supposed to be rose gray or like Grua or something?
Oh, for the Pentavians? I'm not sure. I can't tell. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the Lipizan. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to actually get my... Oops, that's the wrong...
That's another Tobero pattern, but like a really poorly done one, because the back is Tobiano, and the front end is frame Overo.
Right. Okay, so... Whoops. So let's see if I go to theater... If I full screen... Okay, so I'm just going to full screen this, and we can talk about the Lipizan. I might as well share my screen in the group chat as well, because then we can actually see the exact same thing that I'm seeing. Also, I'm glad that if there's people listening that don't like, because we did play, we played other games on here and gained some people that aren't horse people. But it's really nice to see that you guys are like enjoying us ramble, even if you don't quite know what we're talking about. But we will try to explain it in like layman's terms. And when Lurie comes back, she can help kind of explain the animation side of things too, because she's actually a professional animator. So
another thing that bothers me is that how the hindquarters pinch when they move.
Yeah. So I'm actually really quick. I'm going to open up another tab on YouTube and look up like real Lipizan horses. Because I think that it's important to maybe have some context before we actually like look at something else. So let me see if I can find a good like actual video of them moving instead of like just looking at the SSO one. Oops, I don't want to know. I don't want audio. Okay. All right, turn my display capture back on. There we go. All right, so these are real Lipizan horses. This is a Lavad right here. Okay, so I guess from this particular horse, I see where Star Stable is coming from. Look how tall they are in the barrel. But the legs are much more refined.
Right, but again, those are the stallions specifically from the Spanish riding school.
Well, yeah, exactly. The the thing that's now that I'm like watching this and like looking back at this is it seems like they very much like Star Stable only looked at stallions. Only.
Yep. Which
in horses, certain breeds do have like gender specific characteristics. So the super high crest, which for everybody watching that might not know, is crest is the top of the neck here that actually like rounds. In stallions, that is exceptionally like thick and very round and arched. And you don't typically see that on mares. You might see it on like if mares were trained to do these kinds of things, which in the Spanish riding school, it's only the stallions, I believe. I don't think they use mares at all.
They have specific performances that mares do, but for the general ones, I don't believe so.
Okay. Because I know I've always heard it referred to as like the stallions of the Spanish riding school, So, but there's a lot of big movement. I'm sure the Capriole was hard as shit to animate.
Yeah.
Which I know we'll talk about like what that is more when we go back to the Star Stable video, but the caprioles, when they jump up and they kick out. So the past couple ones that, let's see if I can go back to, just missed it. All right, so that's a Levad. This next one, this right here, jump up and kick out. That's capriole. All right. So now that we've seen real Lipizans, let's go back to Star Stable.
Crunchy.
Oh God. So
the bothers me so much. How it, like, the eyes swoop out so much.
Yeah, like it seems like they could take the whole horse's head and just like shrink it a little bit.
It's just the distance between the eyes for me.
Yeah, like if they took it and they just like whoop, like went inward with it just a tiny bit. They don't need to. Yeah, Katie, they're giving Percheron vibes. They're giving draft horse vibes, and like that's not what you want from a Spanish horse. The thing that bothers me the most, I think, is like when you actually watch the legs when they walk. There's a snapping, even in the trot. There's a snapping motion in the pastern area, which is this where my mouse is right there. There's a snapping right here. That to me looks very unnatural, and this happened in the Morgans, and it's happening in these guys too, undoubtedly, because it's the same person that animates. And I don't know what you could necessarily do to fix this, but I just want to point out the fact that the leg here is bending at a right angle. The front leg is bending at a right angle, which is exceptionally strange given that horses' knees actually like curve. And I know that like sometimes they seem to do that because it makes some snappier animations, but in this case it's a bit too much. But I don't know, to me the whole horse seems out of proportion, and like the details in the side of the head are great, but again, same thing with a Morgan. The ears are too small, the eye is too small, and the muzzle is too small, but the forehead's huge.
So when those back legs extend, watch that, like how that flap of skin connects to the back leg. It's misplaced entirely. And that drives me insane. Especially on the all you can see in that area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That looks great.
Also, once again, same problem that was with the Morgan is the shoulder. The shading, at least, the shoulder appears to be too high on the neck.
Like, the shading around knees and legs and stuff is all misplaced where they actually bend. Yeah.
I don't know. The jumps seem okay. You're right about the mane, like the mane and the tail. They're very stringy. It's almost like they tried to put too many hairs in there.
On the landing of the jump on this one's specific back legs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they ooh.
And then back legs aren't even going to hit the ground for another stride.
Yeah, like the front legs clipping into the ground really does it for me.
Yep.
Okay, so okay, let me play that back slower. Let me play that back at like half speed, that jump, and see if you guys can catch that, because I didn't notice that until Courtney pointed it out. So the back legs in the jump don't hit the ground for a full stride after the front. So jump, front legs hit, the back legs actually pause before they hit. That's weird. Oh, that's not.
Legs are bending. Oh.
Yeah, like a full half second after. Yeah. All right, so we won't. The sliding stop is fine. It reminds me of the Appies, which I actually like the Appies, so I don't care about that. The Levad in the rear like that actually looks really good. Larry.
That was a while, but it was my old neighbor boy's puppy, and I haven't seen him in a very long time. So I was like, "Oh,
that's okay. That's okay." We are looking at the Lipizans. I'm actually streaming in the group chat as well, and we're just kind of.
I'm guessing we're not in game anymore.
I'm still in game, but I'm not doing anything in game.
Yeah, no, I get you. So we hyper analyzing.
We are. I'm not gonna take it into. I'm not gonna take it into Clip Studio and do the same thing I do at the Morgan because I feel like it's not necessary.
Yeah,
but from an animator's perspective, I kind of want you to like give us the rundown of like what's wrong with the walk, at least like the gates, because I know you were. You've been picky about the gates.
Okay, but I see it right now. Don't do you see? No, go back to where you paused it. Shit.
Okay, hang on. Sorry.
I think you're able, if you go to the cog that says HD, you can slow it down by like playback speed. You can make it real.
Okay, so let's do 0.25. Let's do 0.25.
I'm looking at that front. Like, it doesn't look too bad now, but there was a part that you paused at that looked.
Oh, that they bend backwards. Yeah, like, you can see it right there too. Yeah,
it's broken as all hell.
Yep.
Yeah,
they bend backwards at the knee. They bend completely, like almost completely backwards.
The horse is breaking its bones.
And actually, just for quick context, because we do have some people that like joined us when we played Jackbox the last time that didn't necessarily know that this is what we normally do. So this what we're seeing right now is not something that's officially released from the game as far as footage goes. Typically these leaks pop up like a week or 2 weeks before everything's actually put into game. And some players are nice enough to go through the motions, show us all the animations and the colors, and then that gives us a chance to like see what things look like before they hit the game. But typically, by the time these come out, the horses are 100% finished. And that's a problem. So, like, us going through and watching the, like, kind of analyzing the animations, yeah, like, this is supposed to be a finished product.
And I feel like it isn't, like, especially when we get to the runs.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the shoulder doesn't look that bad here.
No, it doesn't.
Is the rounded shading, especially like near the back edge of that shoulder.
Yeah.
Because that's horse's muscle.
That's stretching. Weirdly,
right.
Yeah.
And I think you can see it like the most on the white gray, like if Lipizaners, like if they had done different colors of Lipizaners, I guess, or like, you know, ones that weren't so light, or like this person CC here, if she would have actually done the gates with like the black one or the bay one, I feel like it would be a little harder to pick things out. But because it's a white horse, it's really easy. Something else really fun is the tail ties in exceptionally low.
Yeah.
Like that's just in the asshole. There's no dock.
Where did your tail come from, my butthole? It's like the tail is moving down, and this is why this isn't complete.
Yeah.
I don't know, because for me it's not enough movement of the back hips.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I noticed when I saw this video, or like them moving for the first time.
Something else fun is the pastern breaks in the run. You can see that the pastern is just broken. And then Courtney was very picky about the flank area, which it's not good. This right here.
It's a big stretch. Like, that's a skin weight issue.
Yeah.
Like, that looks really, really gross.
We talked about that in the Morgan too, because I remember you saying the skin weight. I remember you talking about that.
The skin weight, that was with the shoulder because it was like a hard, like, and this run is just bad. There is no hip movement. Like, you can kind of see it, but it's not strong enough.
There's also no head movement, really. Like, and I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. I see people every time a new horse comes out, they go, "Oh, look at that. That's copy pasted from blah, blah, blah." Horses only move in so many ways.
I would have a horse.
I would have rather they copy pasted gaits from something else because they'd be nicer.
The frame you have it on right now, look at how the shoulder is literally broken in half.
Oh yeah, like this is actually like the top half looks different than the bottom half. Yeah.
There's movement in the actual neck as they're running, and then like what is happening with the hind end on this, and like so one thing we talked about on Tuesday in my comparative anatomy class is how tetrapods, like their spine flexes when they run, and because horses are such big animals, they don't have a lot of spine flexion, but where they do have is the hindquarters.
Right.
Yep.
And it doesn't have it at all.
Yeah.
None.
The thing that's always weird for me with Star Stable is, and I get it, because as someone who draws horses, this is a really like the area where my mouse is. I want to like point at the screen and I can't because like you guys can't see my finger. So the area where my mouse is, this is the stifle right here. That's essentially the knee of the back leg. And then this is the gaskin right about here. And where the hindquarter ties in, this area in most horses in this game is a disaster. And like, that's understandable because that's really, really hard to animate. I get it. It's also really hard to draw. But you'd think that because this is where your weakness is, that you'd try a little harder to learn. Because I don't know if there's like, I don't know how these are rigged up. So like I don't know enough about that to like really critique that. I just know that this is not quite right, and I don't know how you'd fix it.
Can you press play again? Just
yes.
Let's see. I might be able to give an answer.
The top of the stifle is that pivot point on back leg, and that's not where it should be.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're missing that huge chunk because I kind of know what you're talking. Because I also draw animals. Right. So usually like that spot is when it gets close up, like a lot of muscle and fat is gonna bunch up there.
Yeah.
But because it's a game model, they can't just make that happen. So basically that back leg is just too skinny.
Okay.
If I'm understanding that right. It's just not thick enough to actually kind of show that muscle mass kind of bunching up there.
I gotcha.
But yeah, I agree with you, Courtney, that like that skin, like, you know, I forget the technical term for that little flap there. Like all mammals have it, but it's like it's not doesn't look good.
Yeah,
it's misplaced because it's too far like lateral.
Yeah,
more like the inside of the leg where that's attaching, but that's the outside.
Yeah, and this backing animation, I had no issues with it when I watched it. I think it looks fine. I think this is one of the finished animations.
Yeah.
That looks fine.
But, like, oh my god, that's atrocious. Oh, that run.
I know. Like, there's no...
And the jump is even worse.
There is no movement in the head and neck at all. Why?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think these are complete. I know that Ambassador said these are complete, so don't bitch about them. I'm just like, if it was complete, the hooves wouldn't clip through the ground.
Exactly. Also, Courtney caught this, and I think this was right before you got back into chat. Yeah. The back feet hit the ground a full half second after the front feet.
So. This is, I mean, like, for people who don't know, professionally, I'm not saying that I'm the best animator, but also bouncing ball is one of the first things you'll learn.
Like,
I'm watching this. So the front feet hit. Oh yeah, the back feet get no.
So like the takeoff is great. In the air is
takeoff
great.
Is good.
But then like when they hit the ground with the front feet, the back feet hang there for a second and then like weakly touch off the ground, and
that's
it's odd.
That is graph editor issue. I know they animate Maya.
Uh-huh.
That's a program I use. Yeah, they don't hit the ground.
Yeah.
And I would say that's a I don't know what axis they might be on, but it would be a y-axis issue where it's like gotta hold that frame for at least 2 to 4 frames to feel that, and you want it to be fast, but it needs to hit the ground.
Yeah. And like I said before, I think the stop is fine.
Ballistic.
Yeah, it's one of the more finished parts of it. I do I think I'll still get, I don't have a favorite coat yet, because I'm just none of them scream at me yet.
Right.
But like, a lot of the animations are fun, dude. I want to go flying in the air. I want to go woohoo all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like they put a lot into the animations, like that tail swish. Very nice. I like that. And you can tell the weight of that horse is like how it's balanced. That's a good balance on that horse. Yeah. And that's coming from me who hasn't animated a horse since college.
Right. And we were talking, I'll read Katie's comment here. I think they might be afraid to give the head neck movement because the community complains so much about the excessive movement of the older gens. That's an interesting theory because, I have one of the original Lipizaners and they bob. Like they just like constantly, like every step they're bobbing their head.
But then the Tennessee Walker had a lot of head movement.
Right.
Didn't it?
Which that breed does. Like that breed actually, like with every step, like their ears do go forward like that. But that's a gated horse thing. So like Lippies aren't gated. So that, like, to me, I'd like to at least see, like, I know they want to keep them in that nice round frame, but they should at least, like, when they're running, like, let them stretch their head and neck out. Like, even if it's on the, like, upward stride, like when they fling their front legs out, let them, like, just tilt their nose up just a little bit.
Yeah. Like, give the head something that adds to the weight to everything else.
And this was another thing we were talking about right before you came in, is it seems like that they based the Lipizan model in-game strictly off of the stallions of the Spanish riding school. Because, like, for one, those are the most, when you think of Lipizan, you think of the Spanish riding school. But like Courtney had said, there's those ones, there's like a huge South African breeding like group of Lipizans, and then American. So they all come in like relatively the same shape, but to me, what I'm being the most picky about when I say stallion is that stallions have really, really thick arched crests. And like, to me, this whole body screams stallion, but like only stallion.
Yep.
All right. But anyway, this one, the rear, the Lavad looks really good.
He's chunky, and that's what matters to me. I love my chunky horses.
Yeah.
All right, so I think, this is I'm going to be doing this all the time. I'm going to be like,
I have no qualms with this. I think that is probably one of the nicest special animations in the game. It's very unique.
And they can actually do it because it's not I wouldn't say copyrighted horse, but it's not a horse that they're basing off of something in real life and having that partnership.
Oh, right.
So it's like, they're like, I want to make a horse, but you see the hoof still slid into the ground.
Yeah.
So they still have a lot to do with that, but it looks
which
they
actually
put a lot of their animation effort into special.
I think this is really funny. Okay, so I love that. I actually really like, now that we're watching it in slow motion, I'll back it up. but I want to watch how the horse sinks into the ground because there's a lot of weight there and it looks good. But for anybody that doesn't know, the Spanish riding school and the movements that like this particular one, the capriole, those are all part of what's called airs above the ground, which are actually movements that like soldiers would teach to war horses. So basically what this move is on the battlefield, you'd ask your horse to do this and they would fucking kick somebody in the head when they kicked out. So like that's what these are. I just thought you might like to know that. But like the way that it sinks in, I like that in this, and I don't, why couldn't you put this much effort into the rest of the horse?
That's why I'm gonna reserve a lot of my why does this not look good until they're actually in the game, because knowing Star Stable, these aren't going to be released next week. You know, with the release of, it's probably going to be released maybe the third.
It'll be like week? Second or third week. But there's something so satisfying about watching, especially in the knees and the hocks, watching the horse sink back to earth, and then they also like close their eyes when they do that. So he goes up. He kicks out, and then he sinks down and his eyes shut for a second.
Weak. That is squash and stretch, baby.
It's very nice.
Lots of good overlap, too.
I'll set it back to regular playback speed to watch the idols, because I haven't really watched the idols. Admittedly, they do look better tacked up.
They do, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I do like their idols. They kind of have a personality to them. She didn't show all of them. A different video had they did a whole stomp like grrr, and I was like, oh yes.
Yeah, you can see that in when they've got them in the stable at the end. You can actually see that. One of the other things that I think, like, you know, we analyze the hell out of these animations because we're horse people or like artists, you know, and one of the things that I think we sometimes lose is like how fun is the horse to ride. So I like when CC does these, like, this is what it looks like in a race, because some horses actually look really, really nice from behind.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's where a lot of their animation efforts should go towards, anyways. Right. Yeah, because, you know, that's how us, the player, are going to see them. Yeah, but I still like when I'm in a long stretch of land and I'm in the game. Oh yeah, I do like turning my camera to the side and like looking. And honestly, like, okay, the horse looks really good with the mohawk. It has that nice neck.
Yes. So I don't like this mane. I don't like the mane it comes with. I really like the mohawk, and I really like the hog. I also like the braids. The braids are nice too, and then the hogged is where they basically like shaved the whole thing down to the neck, and then the tied up tail.
I want to do that. I want to add that to mine, but I'm hoping they add more texture to that, because in the past they've added actual texture, but that just looks like a bump to it. And the flea blitten looks so cute.
Flea blitten looks pretty good.
Like, it looks like there's more shading on it than the other one.
It does have like a tiny snip, Courtney. Like tiny.
Yeah. What's up with the weird shadow underneath its jaw?
I don't know.
Like, did you... Like, it comes up to
I don't mind this one either.
This isn't bad. The dark dapple gray one, the dapples are not nice.
No.
Something else that's really
does it way better.
Yes, it does. Something else really interesting that I just noticed is, and it's on every horse so far, is they have a whorl on their neck. Yeah, you see that right there? They actually have, like, it must be in the grayscale that they have a whorl on their neck.
That mane is just so chunky, stringy.
It reminds me of the Lusitano mane, which is not like a compliment. But look at the shading. It looks so nice
with the mohawk. It looks so nice with the mohawk.
Look at this.
Like, I love that.
That's gorgeous.
If I could name that horse Trojan, I would. This is our Trojan horse.
It reminded me of and I don't have one on me, but when I did that Sleipnir sticker, and actually I might have my Warhorse sticker on me because it's in with I have all the mystery foals here. It reminds me of the big gray stallion that I did for some of the stickers that I put out. Of course, I grabbed the wrong one, but I love doing war horses with that huge mohawk. There's something like super aesthetically pleasing about it. So like this fella, like it very like they actually so very much remind me of that. I love that.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I don't like the dapples on this one very much either. They do feel like smudge stick. They're very odd. But this one I do not like.
I wish the dapples weren't as strong.
Yeah.
I wish they were more faded, like the
on the horse, the farther apart its eyes look.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Why did my screen go black for a second? I also noticed something about however this particular person, because it's got to be the same person that does the Morgan. However, this person uses like color. It's very blocky. So like look up here where the head transitions into the neck, like the dapple gray color up there. Like it's a very odd transition and it looks painterly.
Okay. You can see that weird shadow that just covers like the whole bottom half of the head from
that
the
might be the arena too.
I don't think so, because it was in like the main change area too. And it comes up to like the bottom corner of the mouth.
Oh, you're talking about I think that's actually just how they're shading it. But look at this.
So
that's odd. Like that looks to me like they took some kind of oil paint brush and went like all along there. Yeah.
I think the Bay one is next. And the Bay wasn't that bad.
The only thing that bugs me about the Bay is look how high the shading goes up the face.
Yeah.
And it cuts off at a straight line. But that's it.
I'm going to go with the light dapple gray, but the pure black one is not pure black because it has a little star on its forehead.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm looking at them longer this time because I was... But the Bay with the mohawk.
The Bay with the mohawk is very nice. And like I feel like I could get past the shading on the face. Like already looking at it again, I'm like, that's decent.
Yeah.
And I like black horses just because I like black horses, so.
And I'm just gonna say right now, lava jumping up and bucking moments.
lava learning airs above the ground.
Yeah,
that feels very necessary.
But it's just kind of for me a standard black horse.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting on them to do another pure black horse.
And
they're pretty big. They're not like
there's
standard.
The Stampy. There's the Stampy stamp.
I love the Stampy stamp. And they're putting them there, which makes me wonder where are they putting the Frisians that were in there. Yeah, kind of like I think I'm gonna go with
interesting.
The light.
Okay, look at this. The von Blissens, which is Anne's family, fell in love with the breed on a trip to Vienna and brought the first Lipizzaners to Jorvik. Interesting.
We got lore up in here.
We got lore. And they're gonna be 950 star coins. So
of course they are.
Yeah. Let me
Has
know.
She loaded anything new?
She has not, but Minatozi has.
Ugh.
I know.
There we go.
We
can start with the magic
horses. Let's start with the magic horses.
We have her muted, so we're good.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I think she has them actually animated later on.
She does. So I know I said earlier that it was the paint. It's not. The idols, it's the Appy. It is actually the Appy.
Another Affy, okay.
Which I'm mad about because I like the Affy a lot. I hate that they do this to me. Like, stop! This is pretty.
I'm trying to remind myself that these were probably selected by the people that.
Yes, a
year ago.
I do think so. Yeah. I have no beef with this one. I think the pattern is very well done. I think it's shaded very well. I like the blaze with the kissy spots, and god damn the legs on this motherfucker. I love it. I love this. This is fun. And then the wild coat. Look at that.
I don't really care for it too much, oddly, because I feel like it should be more because the normal coat has more going for it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But it's a very nice pastel.
Yeah.
But it's so faded.
Yes.
I wish the spots were not as faded. Especially the markings on the legs look kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the markings are the same. But it almost, and I guess like when you look at the tack that's supposed to be coming with this event, it's like very reminiscent of like rainbow tie-dye, which I think is fun. I almost wonder though if like this might have the same kind of effect to it that our crystal ones just had, because look how much brighter spots are on this side than the off side. I think there's something like, I wonder if they're going to use that like color shift or like a shine, because they are rainbow magic horses.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go Jorvik Wild. That's a really cute coat. That's a really cute coat.
I like the color of it, but I don't like the magic coat.
I know, like this feels great. And then the magic coat, I don't know. I almost want I like this on the shoulder. I almost want this patch on the withers and up the neck to be facing the other direction.
Yeah.
But I think there's a 360 video in here, and there's got to be something that goes along the back, almost like a dorsal stripe.
Yeah.
That's a 2000s velvet pillow. That is such a good description.
Yeah, just for me, that's too much going on.
I agree.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Here's the turnaround. There's the turnaround right there. Yeah, he's got like a dorsal stripe.
Is he gonna have fur underneath, or are they getting rid of that?
No, they're getting rid of that. It looks like that's all blacked out.
Why? Oh, but it's so cute with it.
Oh my god. I love
and
this one.
And they gave it the dorky haircut.
Yes.
That's what I called it, where it splits in half. Like, it's a little dorky haircut.
Yeah.
But that's blacked out too, so weird.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see how CC finds it.
Dear God, that was terrifying.
And then there's our 360 of the Lipizans, which don't look as bad. There's some fun tack in here. Like, we're getting Iberian saddles, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
The blankets are cool. Fuzzy blankets.
Like the fuzzy blanket.
I love these sets. I love the pastel rainbow tie-dye saddle pad.
Mm-hmm.
And the saddles, those look fun. I love the fact that we're getting netted gloves. That is hilarious and fun to me. Look at the rainbow tie-dye chaps.
They come in black.
And the acid wash jeans.
Are they assless chaps?
No.
Darn it.
Actually, I think they are, but no. I like the shirt. Did you guys notice the goth jeans?
I need the goth jeans. You need the goth jeans. We all need
goth
them.
jeans with the skull belt
for Lee.
buckle.
It's for Lee.
Yes, it is.
And then there's a few more. I think there's like
goth pirate dreams.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is cute. And then look at this. Yeah. This shirt definitely goes with those jeans.
I want that shirt. I want it because it's purple and black. And
I was gonna say there's your ace representation. The moment I saw that, I was like, "That's what we're doing. That's what it is."
But because it's like, I don't know, just purple, black, and gray are also just a really satisfying color.
Yeah.
in my onion.
All right, so then after this, it's the Pentabians. Let's talk about the Pentabians a little bit.
I don't. Everyone's hating on them, but I don't mind them because I'm silly.
I'm definitely not hating on the Pentabians.
I like this guy. I love this guy right here. I'm just yeah, I like you.
I'm a horse pattern snob. We know this. We all know this.
And we still love and support you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm saying just kidding, not in a. I'm not. I mean, I just keep just going like it's not a bad thing.
Right. I guess if it wasn't for if it wasn't for all these little dots of white everywhere, this would be a great pattern. But you don't typically see, you don't see this at all in Tobianos. You see this up on the neck where like there's actually spots of color in the white. That's called cat tracking. But you don't see the inverse of that where there's white spotting in the color.
CC just now dropped the Gen 3 Pentabians. Morgan.
Here we go, gamers.
That'll update.
Ooh.
Oh boy. We get a video. Gamers, we're the first ones here.
Oh,
okay,
God.
Here we go. They use the Arabian models, and then she puts periods like
so no new animations.
Which
is
fair,
fine.
but,
I love that.
I mean, but dude, I think I own like 4 or 5 Arabians already.
Yeah. I think okay. If we're gonna
really
do
nice,
a compliment sandwich here. Also, hi Naga. Hi Naga.
Where's Naga?
If we're gonna do a compliment sandwich here, I really, really like the face shading on this particular one. I think but I
like
don't,
the gray eyes.
Yeah, but like I don't like the shape of the white markings. I don't think for one, I don't like that they're reusing old patterns because they literally just they copy pasted patterns onto the new molds.
Patterns that make zero
so when you say copy pasted, do you mean from like the Gen?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't mind that personally because then it's like a callback.
I like this one.
This one's very nice. This is a super cool minimal Tobiano.
Yeah, I didn't mind this one because it kind of reminds me of Silver Bay. That's the new Magic Course.
Yeah, the Paso. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I love this one.
This one is actually super nice.
I like this one a lot.
In video from earlier.
I don't have a whole lot of beef with this one. Again, they do the thing where it's like there's some white spotting in the color, like in the colored parts, like in here. But it's so tiny
on the neck either.
Yeah.
Oh, she says more Morgans in the title. No one has found those yet. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This is the other part. This was what I was talking about earlier, Courtney, where there's like the weird white marking that cuts like right by the cheek. But it's so tiny, and that's where you put the bridle, that I really don't care that much.
And it looks like they haven't decided on, well, maybe it looks, or no, but maybe it is a different eye color. Yeah, okay, they are doing different eye colors. You hate this one
so much.
If the black went around both eyes, okay.
Yep.
If the black went around both eyes, I think that would be fine. But the other thing that I don't particularly care for is, why do you go from doing the big round patches to having this thing up the leg?
Yeah.
Well,
and why is that big patch on the chest so big and the other ones are so tiny? That's not how it works.
Yeah. I want to say that I've seen like an Arab that they may have referenced this from, because this feels like a pattern that I've seen on a real horse, and I also looked at the real horse and went,
the tiny little. I also really like this one.
This one's very nice too.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to know if that's supposed to be gray or Grua, and it's bugging me.
I think. Oh God, you know what it looks like to me, Courtney? Is it looks like smoky black.
Why?
It's got that, I don't know, it's got that like faded, it's so
You
faded.
can't tell black from black, typically.
That's true. Yeah. I think this one is a callback to that other Pentavian.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that front half is like on the other. Oh my god. So it's literally just a quarter of the horse that's Frame Overo? Are you kidding me?
Courtney sounds so mad, but I love him.
I love
him and I'll cherish him.
Are you looking at the face?
No, this side of the horse is fine. It's that front right quarter that's Frame Overo.
Right here?
So
where
like
are you
the
looking?
neck, shoulder, and then like front half of the actual barrel on that side.
On this side?
Yeah.
You can have this kind of a face marking in a Tobiano if that's what you're.
Right. I know. It's the way that the marking doesn't wrap the like chest and neck correctly.
Oh, so you're saying that you would have taken this bit of color right here and bumped it out to round it out more.
No, so it looks like. Can you go back a little bit just to show the. Okay, you can kind of see it better in this one.
Mm-hmm.
The way that the white is covering almost that whole quarter of the horse, except for the outer edge.
Mm-hmm.
So the white is all on the inside of the outline of the horse.
I see what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So the way that this actually goes in here, that's a little bit uncanny for a Tobiano.
The whole edge of the horse, and that's what's bugging me. Because the rest of the pattern doesn't match it.
Right. No, that is a little weird. I guess I'm kind of willing to forgive that because it's underneath.
What is that? The penis? Is that a penis? There's a penis.
Gordy, no.
Oh, peen. It's a little peenor. Big ball, tiny shaft. It's fine. Oh, it stretches.
Oh god.
Oh my god, they're messed up.
Oh no.
I was like,
they gotta find space for them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't get why they would name it Pentavian when you could just lump it in with the Arabian models.
Oh.
Like, there you go.
Okay. Can we talk about how nice
Morgan?
the new the new grayscale is for the Morgan?
Yeah.
More Mega Mind.
Pure black. I was just saying, Courtney. I want a pure black horse. Here's a little pure black horse.
All right. Looks like the next one's a sooty Palomino. That's very nice.
Ooh. Oh.
That is very nice.
Don't make me want a Morgan.
I know,
Shut
right?
up. Shut up.
This is very, very pretty. Good job, Starseer.
Yeah.
How do we go from coats like this to the Lipizan? How?
Legit.
What is consistency?
This one like bash its eyeballs in.
Morgan propaganda.
All right, that looks nice. The updated Iberian saddle is nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Cece, for putting this all together.
Yes, this is great.
I do like the fuzzy blankets.
Yeah, me
and these
too.
as well. They very nice. I think these are probably going to be showcased probably within the next few weeks.
Yeah,
because I feel very equestrian.
Yeah, like I've been waiting for them to add like the Iberian medieval tack for of course it's going to come at the Equestrian Festival. Like that just feels like where it should be.
Yeah.
It's weird that we've had the Iberian bridles for so long.
I think that they might have been having problems with like the actual model of the saddle itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like over a year.
Yeah.
Well, that was all
right.
I can't complain. I don't know if I'll get a Pentavian though, because it's just another Arabian.
Right. I don't know. If I splurge on one, it'll probably be it would probably be this thing or the buckskin.
Or the other. Or the buckskin was really. Those are my two favorites too.
Yeah.
But it's like I would get it on the sale. Yeah. Honestly.
Like I don't need another Arab bad enough to get one. You know. I have one. I have four. I think I have 4 of them already.
And the coats are enough for me to get another one because, like, look at how flat that, like, the back looks on that.
Yeah, it's a little flat. The face
That
looks
is
overshaded.
a booty.
The face looks overshaded and then the back looks undershaded. But I also like, I don't know. I'm not going to be, I hate to be too picky on certain things because like I have absolutely seen flatter than flat horses in real life. Like I've walked up to a chestnut and gone like, how the hell are you like, isn't there shading on you? You know?
Like, where are you?
Right. So let's if we're done here, do we want to do a round of
front leg on the Arabian so small?
I think that's just a bad angle.
Is it? Because that looks small to me.
Yeah, I think it's just a bad angle. They look fine. Yeah, I think you tripping. It's probably because the cannon bones are so heavily shaded. Alright,
I think
so
the white markings being so tall, it's making the leg look really
Alright. So I'm going to go, I'm going to switch screens here to our Hold Your Horses screen. I love that. Although some of my assets are missing because I deleted them. All right. So we're going to open up Steam. We're going to do probably do one round of Jackbox and then I'll hop off stream.
People?
If everybody from the audience wants to play.
Will Naga finally play Jackbox with us? Puts our little fingers together.
Naga play Jackbox with us challenge. Challenge.
Oh.
I challenge you to a duel. Oh god.
Oh no, he can't hear us. He has his AirPods in.
Oh no.
His AirPods.
God, I really hope that we can play the horse mode in Amogi. Like
same. If we have to wait till Sunday, we can do that.
Yeah. All right.
Why am I yawning?
Let's see.
Oh god, why is this so bright? Oh god.
All right, there we go.
Why is this website so bright?
All right. I get Jackbox pulled up on my phone so I can be the first one in the room. Oh,
you
God.
just want to be the first person in the room for breaking rights.
No, I want to be the first person in the room so I can control it.
I guess.
God damn it, Courtney.
Naga says challenge impossible. He will not be joining. Are we playing murder?
We are playing Murder Party.
Okay, Jackbox.
There we go. Join us, everybody.
Oh no. Oh, come on. There we go.
Play Jackbox with us. It'll be fun.
Oh man.
I've also played with 3 people before, so like it just goes quicker.
It's not as fun.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Oh no.
I put Naga frowny today, so I'm Naga today.
Alright.
Naga. Well, yeah. He needs to play Monton, a new event quest drop. But I put a smile. I put a frowny face.
Oh, sad. Umu.
Umu. I'm the weirdo that still uses those types of emojis.
Umu. I love those types of emojis. Umu.
Umu.
Umu. Thank you, Naga. It's Umu.
Why am I yawning so much? I fell asleep. I did for the nerds out there. I did one roleplay response, and
Oh
it wasn't
my
that
God.
big. And then I passed out by like before 10, like 10 minutes after 10. I passed the hell out to Jacksepticeye, and I woke up vaguely around 11.
Oh my
Closed
God.
my laptop, and I was like, I'm dead.
Oh my God.
And now I'm yawning at 8:30. I'm not old. I swear.
All right, Courtney, go ahead and start it. I think this is all we're
Yes.
gonna have.
That's okay.
Yeah. It'll be a quick one, and then I'll probably hop off, because I've actually been really good at, like, working during the day, and then,
Yeah.
you know, like actually working a decent amount of time during the day, and then, taking, like, the nighttime for myself.
Yes, as you should. I'm advocating for that.
So, like, every night for, like, an hour or two, I've been hopping on and playing Spider-Man Remastered. Just like taking a little, like, that's my game time. I don't stream it. I don't
Nope.
like, you know, obviously, like,
That's
I
for
want to
you.
be in tune with the story and everything. It's a very interesting story. So, like, that's my time. You know, instead of watching TV or whatever, I go play my game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for you.
Yeah.
And I hear those Spider-Man games play extremely well. Like when you're swinging around, it feels
Oh,
super satisfying.
It's so good. It really is.
Which of these ominous warnings
Oh no.
is correct?
Which one of these ominous warnings
Wait.
are correct?
Oh,
It's grammar.
it's grammar. Yay.
Oh. If me and Emma, if I got this wrong, I swear to God, I got it right. Okay.
Me.
Please, only you.
Me.
I was gonna be like, I was looking at, theoretically looking at you. Emma, like, Emma, if we get
Yeah,
this
I
wrong, we
know.
can't go on Tumblr.com anymore.
I know.
A message to you.
Also,
I'm not. I can't do this because I can't hear him at all.
Does a better job
Oh.
than you die.
Oh
Can you turn up the stream volume on Discord?
oh wait,
no.
we have to do it too.
Now. To the good people at Precious Cat Magazine, congrats on another knockout issue. Just when I thought cats could not get more precious, you give us Miss Fancy Paws. I would like to double my subscription if that's a thing you can do.
I can't
we
remember any more
supposed-
than that.
Am I supposed to remember this?
You're supposed to write it out as he's going.
You
Oh, well, I said a naughty word.
outperformed. What is this garbage?
People have failed, and I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is he gonna show what we put?
No.
Darn it, he's not. I put pussy. I was like, cats. I know what that. Speaking of cats, watch the Lackadaisy short that just released today after being in production for years. It is gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so what I was gonna say before we got interrupted by the game is I just this morning ordered samples of this new merch that I'm getting in. Oh god, Landlocked.
I don't know. I'm stupid.
So
It's definitely.
yeah. I got it.
Not Peru. I did not. I'm stupid. What were you saying, Emma?
Okay, so spoiler alert for everybody here is I'm doing a new line of Crazy Horse Girl merch. And it's really fun, and I've been having a blast working on it. So that's coming sometime next week. I actually ordered samples. My mom and I are going to have matching shirts for Midwest Horse Fair. Oh god. One of these 5 words. What does that mean?
I can't see what that means. I don't know what that means, so...
Oh. I think you have to type one of those 5 words.
I can't see that. What? Okay.
Now, let's see if there are any matches. Well, I guess mind reading doesn't exist after all. Did I say that out loud?
Did I live?
Yeah, you're right.
Assignment.
You did
Yeah.
wonderful because I lived.
It took me a minute. I was like, wait, one of these 5 words.
And you're like, those are 5 words.
Yeah.
I thought he was telling us to give him 5 words and
Yeah.
then
Enervated. What does enervated mean?
Oh god. Enervated. We're gonna pretend I know what this means.
I don't know what that means.
Oh no!
funny.
What?
Oh my god!
It's only you.
I'm really bad at math, but I won.
It's just about me giving
Don't worry,
you
Naga. I also said
Naga would have
invigorated.
died. Naga would have died.
all this family stuff.
Oh,
that's
no,
been
gift.
for me. So I'd rather pass that burden on to you. Pick a box and keep.
Emma like box. Shit.
Oh no. One of Uncle Claswell time bombs.
Oh no.
Keep from blowing up. I should
What?
really keep better track of where you.
Oh wait, so I have to keep the bomb?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah, you have to answer fast, I think.
God.
Because you have 20 seconds and then the bomb explodes.
Okay. I think I can do that though.
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question.
Okay. Emma, don't blow up.
War Classics was published first.
Oh. I answer.
God.
Wait.
This.
No!
No!
The rest
I
of
did
you-
Jekyll and Hyde.
I did
I
Dracula.
was like- I had we're stupid, Emma. We're stupid. Freaking
This one lets
Mary
First
Shelley was the
word.
first.
word.
right now, she was the first.
Four-letter word with your device.
A real 4-letter word.
To guess. If you
Ah,
pass
shit.
you die.
Alright, got it.
Now your
Fuck.
guesses will
Wait, guys, my
passwords.
timer's permanently at
Just write
18.
the password on your device.
No!
Guess has a letter in the right spot.
Alright, Courtney.
Start guessing.
Oh no.
Uh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Should we give hints?
No! If we.
Okay.
No!
Mine has vowels in it.
This is making me nervous because I'm seeing the letters that Courtney's getting right on the screen and I don't like it. Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Time's almost done.
Oh no. Oh no.
I
Oh.
thought everyone was good
All right.
at passwords
Sad.
these days, but I guess I was wrong.
That's not fair. I'm only one person. I had to guess 2 passwords.
But you have the most money.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
But you have the most money.
Another word.
But you can use it. Can't
Yeah.
you?
Price of the first iPhone was
What?
released in 2007.
Oh
Why?
shit. That-
Why is this
Not
such
1,000,
niche
yeah.
trivia tonight?
Who picked this?
What?
No.
No.
kidding me? Who paid that?
I want to tell you something.
Well, it's a phone, so you would actually
Oh.
pay it over like 2 years if you have a plan like that.
God heckin' damn it.
Why
Why
don't
did you
just
pay that much for
Oh, we're
my
playing
phone?
Quiplash?
Flash?
Play the
Now?
game of Quiplash.
Oh no, we're playing Quiplash.
Prices. Type in the funniest answer you can think of and hit send. I'm giving you a nice long time.
All right, got it.
Write some funny stuff. I love to laugh.
Ooh, do I get to pick one and then one of you dies?
Yeah.
Apparently.
A sure sign.
Oh, no.
Touch the complimentary breakfast buffet.
Now your friend will look for the answer they like best. Let's see the votes.
Let's see the votes.
Yay!
No, I'm dead.
We have a user.
Oh god.
Not in the eggs.
Wait, my timer.
Your timer, homie.
It's
Oh,
still
I-
going down.
Naga, I killed you. I'm so sorry.
One of you
16, Emma.
I know.
I should have just put corn. That's my answer.
That would have
Corn.
been amazing.
I probably would have.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You be the one to escape.
I don't want to become die.
I'm going to give
You're
you
gonna die.
Cause is it gonna keep ticking?
countries
Yeah,
bordering
Yeah.
the ocean. Tap each answer that fit the glyphs
Border
in
the
line.
Indian Ocean?
Okay.
It's one space for every correct answer.
Okay. Scary.
You're on
I
your way
always
to
choke in this round too.
Ah, but it's not just
Same.
If a ghost catches you, he'll steal your life force.
Don't
Then
choke.
try to escape
Live,
when they
damn
do.
you.
Like I played 2 rounds.
Question.
I played 2 rounds of this with my parents one day.
Tries to help them catch up
And
to you.
I led up to this point, and then my mom like surpassed me at the last second. I was like, "You gotta
Oh my
be
God.
fucking kidding me!" Both times.
Gymnastics.
Gaylord.
moves.
I'm just gonna vote Gaylord because it's funny.
Oh,
Oh.
Sus.
oh no!
Pieces of the Buddhist Eightfold Path.
I don't know. Mayhaps.
I have no.
Yay!
I did it!
All right.
Ugh, I gotta get some.
Come on, Luri, let's get her.
No.
Let's get her.
No, I want to
Teamwork.
live.
No, you don't.
No, I want to live.
It's
Gonna
not fair that
get ya.
your bomb isn't counting down anymore.
I was so afraid that the bomb was gonna count down.
The vehicles.
Honda vehicles?
Honda. Honda.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait.
Oh, I got that wrong.
No, it's a Ford Fusion. Fuck.
yeah.
Shit. I don't know
Oh.
car.
Kentucky Derby.
Oh, I don't know this.
Oh. Oh. Just War Admiral. Yeah, Courtney. Yeah, Courtney.
Fluke.
Get her,
No,
Courtney. Get her. Get her, Courtney. Get her,
Try
Courtney.
it. I can't do it.
Moving on.
I'm gonna choke.
Wait, no.
1 through 5.
Oh my god, I have no idea.
I've never watched
Mr.
Sharknado.
T.
No.
Oh.
No.
Sharknado is so good.
No.
This is so exciting.
Get her, Courtney.
Watch out.
Get her, Courtney. Get her. Get her. Get her.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh, it's easy.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
A lot of lucky guesses.
Help.
Did you? Frogs have webbed feet, Courtney.
Help me.
Not so
I don't know what the
fast.
fuck a flying frog is.
That's a frog.
Question.
I've never heard of that.
Oh.
And
Oh.
Uh,
the third answer choice now too.
Oh. Oh. No.
I don't know.
No. No.
Get all the right answers to escape.
No.
Hey.
Here comes the next
I
question.
must.
Descriptions
Oh.
of the Grinch.
I think I got this one, gang. Yeah.
No. No. We're dead. No. We're dead. Shit.
I can't believe my
Oh,
winning
we
question.
exploded.
I can't believe my winning question was descriptors of the Grinch. Oh my god.
Amy.
That was quick. Did you guys want to do another one?
I could do another one. That's fine.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god.
Hey, knock knock.
What the-
I'm Officer Trevor.
What?
I've been sent to help with that.
Wait.
bomb.
No.
I'm
What?
actually 1 day away from retirement, so I hope this goes well.
Wait a minute.
Let's just see if there's anything on diffusing
This
bombs
isn't-
in this
I don't-
dusty old
I don't
officer
like
guy.
I've
this.
never seen this.
I've never.
Did you play replay?
Says to cut the sable wire.
Oh,
She
you have
had
to cut your
done the
bomb.
sequel. What's the sable?
Yikes.
the sable wire.
Oh.
If you cut the wrong wire, huh?
That's green. Wait.
He killed you. Now we're all
What color
dead.
is sable?
None. He
Right?
blows up. You
I
died
didn't have a- I
regardless.
didn't have a none option. Well, okay.
I'm gonna do the sequel or reboot.
Do
We'll
do
play a sequel.
Yeah.
That's funny. You die anyways.
Oh my god. I've never seen that. Well, I've never seen the bomb before either. 7 Christmases later, as my last question was the Grinch.
Happy holidays and welcome to Trivia.
Wow.
Junior. We're all junior.
Yeah.
Decorations
Naga
of
Uju.
seasonal ways.
And then when you do it the third time, it's the third. I don't know what happens the fourth time.
Who killed
Who
Medusa?
killed
Oh,
Medusa? Oh,
I know
hell
this
if I
one.
know.
Percy Jackson.
Shut up!
Answer the question.
Jason. I think Jason killed him.
And the correct answer is...
Shut up, Courtney!
You got the question right.
Shut up!
Way too
I
easy.
didn't know it was actually Perseus. I just knew Perseus.
Let's keep
Look.
going. Who was Ava Perón?
Oh my god.
Who?
Oh god.
I don't know.
Shit, that's what it. Yes! God damn it!
Oh,
I was
We're all
between
dead.
that. I was between that and Pablo Escobar's wife, and then I remembered that we didn't start the fire song
Welcome to Room 105.
because it's Juan Perón, which would have been
It's time for
like
my
Argentina,
favorite
and so it would have been his wife. God damn it!
Make a space in this box to hide yourself.
oh no.
This is used in... Without looking, I'll just
Oh
stab you in the stomach.
No, kill me.
Oh, we all live.
Please.
We all chose a corner.
Yeah,
I
The
like how we all
corners
picked.
yeah. The corners are the safest place.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All right.
What would you
Oh, no.
traditionally find in a
Crudité.
appetizer?
What's that?
Crudité.
God, it's making me hungry.
I liked this option.
Ah,
No.
no.
I
suck.
That is illegal.
Come with me.
That I did molten cheese
I
because
did
it was
too.
oddly specific.
Welcome to Room
Oh, there's
105.
money. There's money on the ground. Oh, this one?
You each get $500. Give some of that money to your friend.
Okay.
The person who ends up with the most money will die. But if you give to someone and they have $800 or more, I will kill you instead.
Okay.
Wait, that makes no sense. There's only 3 of us.
Right.
Again.
And we can't say no one.
Right. Okay.
Time for a credit check.
Oh.
Too rich for
Oh
your blood.
no.
Me
job,
donates a
Libby.
single dollar.
No.
No, Courtney.
No, that was me. I died.
This has been in my family
Oh, you
for
died.
generations.
Sorry. I thought it was Courtney.
Okay.
Bye, Emma. I give you
Oh,
$1 if
God.
that counts
Yeah,
for anything.
thanks for the dollar.
Let's keep moving.
You're welcome.
Speaking of soft bones, how did I get rickets?
What?
What?
Rickets? I think I know this one.
I don't know.
Who picked?
Yeah.
this?
Fuck.
Yeah. Rickets would be vitamin. If it has to do with your bones, rickets would be vitamin D. Yeah.
I mean, I have osteoporosis, so does that count?
Tattoos.
Oh my god, do I go draw a
Won't
tattoo?
miss out this time. Create a new tattoo
Oh
on your back
boy, I
on
can't
your
wait to see what you
device.
guys draw.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm on a time limit.
Oh my god.
I'm drawing lava, by the way.
Oh god.
Oh no! I went wrong.
Look at lava. You like
oh my
her?
god.
Honestly, I've never looked better. Now vote for your favorite design.
Oh my
The
god.
artist with 50.
I'm sorry.
What did he decide?
I'm sorry.
No one likes ties. I'll just pick.
Wait, I voted.
If you don't
I didn't get to vote.
Complain.
I voted.
I didn't get to vote.
I
Well, I didn't
I
either. I don't-
shocked you. Yeah, we didn't get to vote.
I
That
voted.
was
I
weird.
did. I got to vote.
You need to speak to his manager.
Oh, I guess
Oh
because
my
there was
god,
no
I'm the
one
last
alive.
one alive.
Close.
I guess there was no one alive that could vote, so my vote didn't matter.
What is sometimes called
Oh.
grass?
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know this one.
Yeah. I think I know this one. It feels right.
Who picked?
No, I was wrong.
That was my first pick.
I did the Great Plains.
Follow me.
I'm following. Goodbye.
Since I'm upset about it, but
420! Uh-oh.
No. No. Can I just lay down and die now?
Else will be playing along.
Alright, we gotta play too.
Them do better than you.
I don't like math. I can't do this.
Let's go. Numbers, right?
Making strange sounds.
Oh, shit.
Time for 1 or 2 more bits of math.
Oh,
Oh,
This is
so
the
close.
Aftermath.
yeah.
no.
No.
Naga Umu Jr.
Oh damn.
I got nailed like
Got
Jesus.
Oops.
I should change that to my Discord status. I got nailed like Jesus.
So,
I'm
Should,
alive.
because right now I'm like I feel like I can't put anything stupid or obnoxious because I have students from my college that ask me to
Oh no.
talk to me professionally, and I'm like, you don't understand. I'm just a silly little guy.
Oh no. I gotta
wanna
tell you
put my
guys.
nail like Jesus.
I gotta tell you guys a good one when we get off stage. Or when we get off stream. I read stage.
and then press submit.
Let's
see the right answers.
Oh.
Oh, I get you.
Vitamins.
Because we were talking the other day, my mom and I were talking about like funny things that we could put on shirts, and I was thinking about a design for your I licked a glossy one.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And she goes, don't you think it would be funny if we had like a funny shirt for the kitchen shop?
Vegetables and tubers.
And I was like, yeah, it would be. And then I came up with something, and she laughed really hard at it, and then she vetoed it right away.
Aw.
It was too inappropriate, she said.
No, it's not.
Lame.
What was it?
Stranger Things characters.
I will. Okay, so it was. I hit the Demogorgon as well, and it didn't register.
Run that
So,
ghost forever.
Oh no.
so there are things that you can get on cabinets called styles and rails, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you afraid of
the shirt was gonna be like, I got styled and railed.
Overwatch characters?
So she didn't like that.
No.
I thought it was funny.
Get you.
My cousin thought it was really funny, and he's co-owner.
I like
like-
it.
I thought it was great. Oh god. I don't know. The homological system. That's not right.
False information.
Ooh, who's gonna win this one?
Not me.
Come on.
Antelopes.
None? Baby.
Oh god.
I did it! I
Eland.
did it!
Oh no. No. No.
Get him! Get him, Gordy! Get him! Get him!
Force.
Shit.
Okay, Naga, that is one of the best shirts that I've ever seen. I've ever heard of. We have a
I think
reptile dysfunction.
What? It's
Naga
not
said-
cool. It's just
No, how did you get up front? You
I
had one
ran.
Point like
Bullshit.
crap. You need a perfect answer for your final escape.
That's amazing. A reptile
That
dysfunction.
includes the third answer choice now too.
Why do I? We're gonna go.
Question
With,
mark?
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! No! No!
Right answers to escape.
No! No!
I love it! I
Oh!
lived!
Oh!
I
Oh!
somehow made that in a clutch.
The moon blew up. Wow.
Naga, you lived! You lived, Naga!
Naga Umu Jr.
Umu Jr.
Umu Jr.
lived. Umu Jr.
Umu Jr.
Umu Jr.
Good job, gang.
I didn't get that much money though.
Oh god. Good job, gang. Alright. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end stream here. I won't be
Bye, stream.
I will not be back on Saturday because I will be gone. So we'll be back next Wednesday for the actual Equestrian Festival. So see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.